Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Gotta Go Fast Quickies. Today, I'm going to show you how you can beat Super Mario Bros. 3 in less than 5 minutes. You ready for this? Let's go. So how do we actually do this run? It starts off pretty basic actually. The first 2 levels, we're just going to try to speed through them as fast as we possibly can. And you can see right here, I'm just running through, not trying to hit any enemies, or at least I can avoid them, not getting hit by any enemies, not picking up coins or mushrooms or anything else, just trying to make it to the very end super fast. So that's our first step here. First 2 worlds, just get them down fact. Know how to get through those worlds as quickly as you possibly can. Now, what are we doing on for the next part? Well, second world, pretty much the same. And you'll even notice that when I'm doing this, I'm going through pretty fast. If you watch the professional speedrunners who do this, they're doing some crazy stuff. Like here, I'm bouncing off of Goombas, keeping momentum going to then jump over Goombas. It looks like good stuff. Speedrunners who can do this stuff really well do it even better than me. Speaking of, great segue. I want to make sure you guys know of a great speedrunner for this game, for Super Mario Bros. 3. His name is Kirua, K-I-R-U-A. He's on Twitch TV. You should go give him a follow because he has some great videos set up around Super Mario Bros. 3 speedruns specifically. And he has great videos that show you exactly what you need to do this run, step by step, in super detail. And he's just a great person to check out if you want to do this. So make sure you give him a follow if you're interested in looking into this more. So now that we're on the 3rd level, we need to actually do what we need to get ready for it. So first thing is we're going to grab the Raccoon Leaf in order to make sure that we have Raccoon Mario for the very end of the game. Next, we're going to drop over here to do this little secret passage. So those who have played the game know about this secret already. If you duck down there, you wait about like 5-10 seconds, you'll fall through the floor, and then you can run behind. When you run behind, you get this cool little flute. And this flute is nice because it allows you to do some level warping in the game. We're going to use that and another flute we get later in order to make our life easier to get to the level we need super fast. But we're not going to do the last world. Let me explain why. So there's a trick in this game where if you get 2 flutes, you can use them back to back and it'll let you warp to the very last world. That's what a lot of kids did back in the day just so they could say, hey, I got to the last level. Yeah, go me. We're not going to do that though. Instead of going to World 8, we're going to go to World 7. Because in World 7, there is one stage we need to go to that's going to help us get right to the end of the game before fighting any final bosses or nothing. So normally we use the first one. We're going to go to World 2. As soon as we get into World 2, we're going to use the flute again to go back to that area, and then we're going to go to World 7. In World 7, on the first stage, that's the area we need to go to in order to actually break this glitch. You ready to watch this? Pay attention closely. It's going to be kind of fast. So first thing first, we're going to run inside, we're going to knock over this Koopa, and then we're going to knock him down to the bottom so that their shell's just kind of bouncing around. We're going to go up the pipe, and we're going to take out these 3 piranha plants. Make sure to take them all out, and then we're going to go up to the next pipe. In here, we're going to grab this turtle shell, and we're going to knock him out so we can have the shell, and then we're going to hop up into this pipe. As soon as we get to the top, we're going to knock him into that block, and then we're going to grab the second one and knock them into this block as well. And the third one, we're going to wait until they drop down and start to come back up. We're then going to hit them, grab the shell, and then hop down here. From here, we need to kick the shell and jump on it so it lands at a very specific pixel. Right there. Memorize that in your head exactly where that is. Then we're going to hop down here. We're going to lose ourselves so we lose the raccoon, and then we're going to grab the shell. And then we're going to wait right here below the bottom of the pipe, face right. We're going to wait until we see it start to shake and then hop into the pipe. And then as soon as he pumps out and deals us damage, we're going to hop right back down the pipe. He's going to stay there floating. Now, the last step, we need to find a special invisible pipe that's sitting on the right side of that pipe right there. It's a little tricky. You basically have to run, jump, and press down and up. Left and down to hit it. And it's super fine. Like, you'll get it. There we go. Just like that. And that pipe's invisible. You're not going to see it, so it's timing-wise. And now we're going to start slipping down further and further into this kind of endless abyss. Just kind of waiting. And then we're going to see some funky stuff happen. And that's okay. Funky stuff's fine for what we're trying to do right here. When this funky stuff starts to finish, we're going to drop out of the pipe as Mario, and then we're going to press the jump button after waiting a couple seconds. And we just beat the game in less than 5 minutes. What the heck did happen? Well, let me explain kind of what happened here, really briefly. We used a whole bunch of memory manipulation in the game itself in order to basically put it such that we tweaked and twerted that game to put an invisible block. So that very end when we popped out of the pipe and Mario jumped, what you didn't see was that there was an invisible musical block sitting above his head. And hitting that block triggered the cutscene to force us to get to here. And it put the game in a weird state as you saw. Like heck, right now even. The floor is the curtain, and the ceiling is the curtain too? We messed up the game just a little bit. Not as bad as like, you know, Final Fantasy or Metal Gear Solid, but we messed it up just a fair amount here. So, whole bunch of memory manipulation to cause us to literally just warp right to the end game where we found Princess Peach. And there you have it. That is how you beat Super Mario Bros. 3 in less than 5 minutes. Thanks a lot, guys. Have yourself a good day or evening. I'll catch you later. See ya.
Thanks for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast. Let us know what you thought about it. Got a game you'd like to see us try, or want to share out your own speedruns? Tweet at RetroFizz TV and use the hashtag GottaGoFast. Also, don't forget to follow us on Mixer, YouTube, and Twitter to stay up to date on all the latest info for Gotta Go Fast and RetroFizz.